Hey guys, welcome back to Illuminator11 and welcome if it is your first time checking out the channel. So it's been a while since I've done just a video facing the camera, but today I was getting really strong guidance to come in and do that. And I do tend to do lives facing the camera, and talking of lives, I am going to be going live later on today for everyone, a live for all, and that's going to be in the evening UK time. So do put your notification bell on, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Then you'll be able to see when I do put a post, sort of like, you know, showing that I will be coming on live. Then you can come in and join in on the live. You're very welcome. And also just to say, you know, those lives get very busy. So come in early, even when you just see that I've put that you know, sort of countdown towards the time that I start. Just come in, go onto the chat, put your question, and then you can go off. You know, the people who come in early, I am able to get to their questions much more than people who come in later. And I do have to come off after some time. I can't stay on for, you know, too long because I'm working all day anyway. So, you know, so do come in early. Right, so coming back to this video, and I haven't really prepared anything for this video. I've just brought a deck, one deck that I was also guided to bring in. And the message really is in relation to the fact that we are beginning a new era. And, you know, like I said, I've not prepared anything. So we're just going to see what messages are coming through in relation to that. If you're into astrology, you know that today is the day, 19th of November, where Pluto moves into Aquarius and stays in Aquarius until 2044 or, you know, something like that. I am not an astrology person. I'm not really into astrology. I don't really follow it. I'm not going to pretend that I know about astrology. I just know a couple of things. But I really feel that this thing that's happening now is a really big thing, and I'm not going to be looking at it from an astrological point of view. I'm going to be looking at it as in the sense that we are moving into a new era, and this is a new era that is bringing in change. And the truth is, if you have been, you know, noticing what is happening in our world, you will be seeing that there are changes that are happening. And this has been happening for quite some time. And these changes are going to happen even more now. What I've noticed is that time is going by so fast. You know, last year went by fast, but this year has been way quicker. We're now nearly already at Christmas. And this is something that is going to keep happening. You start a month, before you know it, the month is finished. And, you know, and as we're moving forward, time is just going to keep getting quicker and quicker. There's going to be a lot more happening that we'll be able to see. And obviously, you know, things take time. So what I'm saying is not something that you're going to see next month. You know, it's going to take time because energy builds up and things, you know, take time to sort of settle in. But there are big shifts that are coming in. We're moving into the new era, and we are in the new era. We are in this new era, and this is a new era that is bringing in, you know, coming together in a different way to the way that we had known life before. You know, we've been living life with a lot of, you know, stuff going on in the world, as we all know, you know, wars, a lot of suffering, you know, and all these things that have been happening. But we are now in this new era that is going to bring in a change. And I'm talking on a planet level, on a global level, you know, it's going to bring in a change. And as I said, these things will take time to actually then be able to settle in. But we are moving into new earth. We are moving into the golden age, and this is the golden age where things are going to change for the better, and not just for certain people, not that just for the rich people. It is going to be for everyone. And you know, this is a powerful time that we're in, and I feel that for a lot of us, we've been going through, years, for some time now, from our time of awakening, from our time of realizing that there is more to life than the life that we've been living, and starting to understand things on a deeper level, starting to work on ourselves, on our own healing. We have been preparing for this time that we are now in, this new era that we've now walked into. And we've been preparing for that through our healing ourselves, through our working on letting go of fear, healing our past, stepping more into our power, really sort of working on loving ourselves, because, everything starts with self-love. And it is important that you love yourself as you are, accept yourself as you are, and release judgment towards yourself and all those things that have held you back, the insecurities, not thinking that you're good enough, and all these things that we've been working on has been preparation for this time that we've now stepped into, and when it comes to astrology, like Aquarius had been moving, Pluto had been moving into Aquarius in and out. It did in January, and then it went back into Capricorn, and then now we're back, and we're here to stay, as I said, until like 2044. So this is that time where we are now in this new era, and we are here to really work to bring in this new earth. We are the ones who are doing this, and we are the ones who are leading the way with the work that we've been putting in on ourselves, leading the way, because there's a lot of other people who are to then open up to their true self. Because, this awakening, I had my awakening in 2020. It's really about coming back to your true self, to who you truly are, the divine being of love that you are. It is about coming back to your connection with the divine, to remember who you truly are as the divine being of love. And, you work on yourself, you heal yourself, you release the fear, the things that have been keeping you away from what you truly are, which is love. And as you work on peeling off those layers, you come back to your true self, to that divine being of love, so that you operate from love, starting with that love for the self, and moving on to, that love for yourself. And I'm talking about that unconditional love for the self. And for a lot of us who've been on the twin flame journey, that has been what has been there to teach us this. To really get into that place of unconditional love for the self, unconditional love for your divine counterpart, because you go through the toughest situations and times with them, and you have to learn and heal and forgive and get into that place of that unconditional love for them. If you can do that with them after all the struggle and the pain and, breaking that goes on for you on this journey, and you can get into that unconditional love for them through healing the things that have been holding you back, then you get into that place of that unconditional love for them, and then unconditional love for everyone. You get back to that place of who you truly are, the divine being of love. And that's what this journey has been preparing us to get back to. And in that, you're coming back to your divinity. You're coming back to your connection and understanding that you're one with the divine, with God, the creator. You're one with the creator, and you walk your path every step of the way, with the creator in everything that you are doing. You with that deeper connection to the self, with a deeper love for the self, with a deeper love for your divine counterpart. No matter what happened in the past, you leave all that behind. And it opens you up to that deeper love, that unconditional love for everyone and everything. And that is who we truly are. And this is the time whereby we are now using those things that we've been learning and healing and stepping into to be able to really move forward and bring in this new earth that is coming in now. With this shift that has happened, we are now in this time. So it's a call for everyone to step up. It's a call for you to step up into your true power, into who you came here to be, into doing that mission that you came here to do. This is the time for you to do that now. And it is really about, really seeing where you are as well on your own path. Are you still holding on to things of the past? What is it that you're still holding on to that you need to release? The time of turning things has come. This is a new era. It is a time for you to release whatever you've been holding on to. Are you still looking back in the past and, the way things were and trying to hold on to that? Because that is gone. We're not going back to where we were. We are moving forward in this new era that we're in now. And it is calling for you to step up and not be holding on to anything. Not be holding on to anything of the past, but to really look to, helping to build this new earth that we came here to help to build. Our souls chose to come in at this time, this powerful time for this. And we are being called now to really step up and do what we came here to do. And, there's going to be, it's like we are the way showers. We are the ones who are here to help others to then be able to find their own way in their own life as well, to find their true selves as well. And there's so many people who are looking to do that, as they move forward on their own path. So it is important for you to really sort of see where you are as we are now in this new era. And really focus on what you're being guided to do in terms of the things that you came here to do. Everything else will fall into place. That love that you're desiring, it will fall into place. But right now, it is about you moving forward with those things that you are being guided to do. Your mission, your soul is putting you on the path of those things that you're being guided to do. Even if you may not be sure yet what that is, keep taking that step. If you're guided to take a certain course, go for it. Take that course. You take one little step and the next step will be shown to you. But it is about you moving forward and doing those things rather than waiting for something to happen or waiting for your divine counterpart to come to you. It's not about that anymore. It's about you stepping in your mission and moving forward. And it's about you loving yourself. It's about you operating from love as the divine being of love that we are. And, this time as well is really the time of the rise of the divine feminine energy. And we have been living in the world. If you look at the world that we've been living in, that is that era of the past. It has been of the masculine energy, the distorted masculine energy that has caused all the wars, the competition. And there's been so much of a focus on me becoming a powerful person, me having more money, me being in a place of power, all this. And this is now going to fall apart. This is a time of a new era where it is now about we. We are moving forward together. We are helping to build a new earth whereby it's going to be about we, because we are all one. There is no them over there. We are all one. And there's been so much of division on our planet. So much of this living in this place of separation and division, we do this, they do that, and all these things. And this is going to shift. Like I said, it's going to take time for this energy to build up. But we are definitely in that time now where these things are starting to happen in a powerful way. And they've been happening already. We've been moving towards this. You can see it if you really have been looking at things from an awakened or even an awareness point of view. You will see that there's been a shift that has been happening already, but it's going to start to happen even more. So it is about moving into this time, which is the rise of the divine feminine energy, which is all about community, togetherness, love, coming together, helping each other. working together to help to build a better future for us and for our children to come. This is the time for us to do that. And it's not going to be about, so much that energy of they are doing this and we are doing that. It's going to be coming together, realizing that at the end of the day, we are one. No matter what country you were born in, what color you are, whatever it is, we are one. And that is going to be what is making us move forward in that energy of love, of togetherness, of community, of working together to help to build a better future for us all. The rise of the divine feminine energy, there is also going to be a change that is going to be happening, which is also about the divine masculines. For those on the twin flame journey, the divine masculines also stepping into their power. This is something that we are going to see more and more of as we are now in this new era. This is the new era whereby they are also going to be preparing to step into their true power, to be able to move forward to do what they came here to do. So there's going to be a lot of shifting in relation to those on the twin flame journey to really see the divine masculine collective stepping up and, bringing in unions as well, bringing things into the physical world, moving forward towards their divine feminines, but also when it comes to them stepping into doing the missions that they came here to do, because they have a big role to play in this new era that we are in. And it is also time for them to really start to step up and move forward. So we're going to be seeing a lot more of this happening, in the time that we're in now. They are going to be really starting to, come out of hiding in a way to really move forward to where they're truly meant to be. And also, what I'm also really getting is that we are moving into a new year as well, nearly there. We're moving into the new year, which is, if you look at sort of the Chinese astrology, this year has been the year of the wood dragon. Next year is the year of the snake. And the year of the snake, when you think of a snake sheds skin. A snake sheds skin, and it's about releasing the old. So there's going to be a lot of that shedding of skin for a lot of people. This is about awakening. This is about going through a time of releasing the old to move into where people are truly meant to be, finding their true self, changing their lives from the life that they'd known. There's a lot of that shedding that is going to be happening in the year that is coming in. So, there's a 2025 is going to bring in a lot of awakenings, for people starting to understand things on a deeper level, people starting to open up to their true self, people shedding that skin of programming of, the things that the society had taught them to really step up into their sovereign, into being a sovereign being, into their sovereignty, but also really finding their true selves. So there's going to be a lot of awakening, on a mass scale happening. There's going to be a lot of people opening up to their true self, people opening up to who they truly came here to be, finding their way on their own path. There's going to be a lot of that. And there's also going to be, the year that is then going to come after that is the year of the horse. And, and the year of the horse, that is my year. I was born in the year of the horse, and the horse is about moving forward. It's like galloping forward. So that's going to bring in a lot of forward movement when it comes to this world that we are living in. So 2026 is going to be an even more powerful year of a lot of change happening, things really moving forward in a powerful way. So what I'm being shown is that, the next few years are going to be powerful to really bring in building this new earth that we are moving into, with a lot of awakenings, with a lot of shedding the skin, a lot of rising as well of the divine masculine. But they're now coming into rise more, opening up to, their feminine energy as well, connecting deeper to their feminine energy, finding more of that balance. It's no longer the distorted masculine energy, it's the divine masculine energy, where they have that balance between their masculine and feminine energy, and they are bringing out as well the part of their feminine energy that is all about that love and community and coming together, working together, intuition and connection and helping each other to move forward, because we all have that part to play in this new earth, divine masculine, divine feminine. So everything that has been happening is part of the divine plan to help us to get to where we are meant to be. That's why you're being asked to trust in the divine plan. There is a plan that is going to bring the divine masculine to come in at the right time so that they can step into their power and do what they are truly here to do. So in the things that you will be doing when it comes to your mission, it's going to be about being of service. It's going to be about helping others. It's going to be about helping the planet. It's going to be whatever it is that your soul came here to do, so that you can be able to contribute to this time that we are moving into. And that is why it is important for you to not worry about the small things, or the things that when there's certain things will happen, but to trust. You're being called to really get into that place of trusting that you are supported as you move forward on your path, especially the more you are working on that mission and the things that you are being guided to do. And with the rise of the divine feminine energy, there's going to be more of that love and coming together, even on a world's level. There's going to be barriers being released as we move forward. There's going to be advancement as well in technology and changes that are going to be really powerful changes that we are all going to see in the worlds that we had known. There's going to be powerful shifts and changes that are going to be happening. The words that I'm hearing are change, advancement, really sort of moving forward in a powerful way, in ways that we'd never known before. So a lot is going to open up. A lot of things are going to change. A lot of things are going to really advance. And technology is going to advance. There's going to be a lot of shifts and changes for the better. And also, it is going to be a time of really sort of like, as I said, working together, communities building up, people working to help to make a better world, for helping others who may be suffering, who may be going through different, the struggles and things happening in their lives. There's going to be more of, a change on the political level as well, where it's no longer about just certain people having power and, and directing people in a certain way to sort of benefit themselves, even though politics will still always be politics. I'm not a politics person, but there's going to be a shift in people actually standing up for, like a revolution, people changing certain things, everyone realizing that we all each have the power to help to make a change. It's like we are really coming back into our true power as individuals, but also together, to help to build a better world. So there's going to be a lot of changes. And also, it is really a time whereby there is going to be more beauty created for our world, change for the better happening. So it is really about knowing that we are moving into a powerful new era, to really sort of move forward yourself, in this place of knowing that it is about togetherness. It is about, being there to help others in whatever way you're called to do so. It's no longer me, it is about we. It is about coming together with everyone, knowing that we are one, letting go of all that separation and division that we had focused on, and knowing that we are one with the divine. We are all one together. Whatever it is that's happening for another person affects everybody else. We're not just these isolated me's. We are one. And it's going to open up more to this understanding for everyone and people all over the world on a deeper level. It will take time, but we are in this new era that is about love. And let love lead the way in everything that you do. Let love lead the way always, rather than focusing on the division. They are this, they do this, our religion is this, they are spiritual, there's all this. It's going to be about love. Love is all that truly matters. Love is the power that will lead us forward into this new earth that we are moving into, by us all coming from love. And that love comes in from you being able to love yourself without judging yourself. Because when you are judging yourself, when you haven't healed things of the past, you will be there to judge others. You will be there to point a finger and, be there to look down upon others. You got to start by doing it within yourself. Everything starts from within. If you're wanting to make the world a better place or to change the world, you got to start by changing yourself within. It starts within. That's why it is important to start by working on your inner world, to find that peace within. We are moving into a time where there's going to be more peace for all. And, and for that to happen, you got to start by finding that peace within, that love within. That joy within yourself. Happiness is not something that comes from outside there. It comes from within. So you got to start by finding all those things within. And to do that, you got to work on your inner world first. So it is important that you see where you are as we are now in this new era. There is no going back. There's only moving forward. And greater things are to come for all. But we have to start within. So that's the message that I have today. A new era is upon us. And I'm just going to pull a few cards. We've got this beautiful deck by Doreen Virtue called Diana Cooper, called the Golden Future. So we are going to see what messages are coming through to finish off. Thank you, Angel. So what messages are coming through from this beautiful deck, The Golden Future by Diana Cooper? What messages are coming through for everyone today? Okay, so we've got a few cards that have jumped out here. So let's just see what has come out here. So the first card that we've got here education, expand your right brain creativity. So, this is also about changes happening, even education, the way people learn is going to change. There's going to be a shift in the way that people are moving forward as well when it comes to education. And, there's going to be, we've got here participate and have fun, leisure and sport. So there's going to be a lot more, doing the things that you love. That's what I'm really hearing. Doing the things that you love, letting go of, being in that place where you're just doing things for the sake of doing things, but you're doing the things that you love. We also have here animals, honor the animal kingdom. So it's also going to be a time of really connecting deeper with nature, really knowing that we are one with everything. And, since my awakening, my connection with nature, with animals, has been really, really powerful, and it's something that I love. So we are going back to this, and it says honor the animal kingdom. And then we also have here as well. So we've got a couple of other cards. We've got here, and I've got a bit of a funny throat coming on here. We've got food that has come out. So I'm getting this energy as well of, more organic food, more building food, farms or, communities coming together to really sort of bring in, organic food and, choose locally grown organic produce. People can be working on, producing food in, that is there to nourish others. That can be the thing that is there for you to do, and then we also have here community life that has come out. So community life, this is about coming together in that energy of love, helping each other, being there for each other. So there's all these amazing things that are coming that we've got here. We also have the new children, be all you can be. And I feel that this is, knowing that, we are building a future for our children to come, and also, the children who are young at this time, but also, this is about you being all you can be within yourself. that divine being of love, operating from love in all that you are doing. So, it is about change. The new children, they are going to be the children. They are the children of the future. The children who are being born today, the children who are to come, and they are going to come in to really sort of help to move our world forward in a way that we've never known before. So it's about honoring the children as well, being there to really help them with the things that are going to help them to move forward, to understand love and, operating from love and, and helping them to really open up to being their true self as well. And then to finish off, we've got manifestation and mind control. And it says here, focus your thoughts. So it's also about remembering that you're creating your life from the thoughts that you think. So focus your thoughts. It's a powerful time. Our manifestation powers are becoming stronger. The more we're connecting more to our true selves, the more we are in this new era. So don't focus your thoughts on things that you don't want or what's lacking, or, you focus your thoughts on your desires, on the things that you are truly wanting to bring in, and don't let your mind sort of get lost in fear and the things that you don't want. Focus on your mind. Control your mind to focus it on your true desires to be able to bring that in. And these things are shifting in a powerful way. So that's the message is coming through today. I hope you have an amazing day. Welcome to this new era, everyone. Great things are to come. It's about patience. It's about trust. It's about knowing that, a new era is opened up for us all. A new world is coming in for us all. And we just have to keep taking the steps that we need to take within our own lives, coming from that place of love and really sort of, trusting that everything else will fall into place in the right divine timing. You don't have to try and force anything, push anything, worry about anything. Trust that you are supported and keep focusing on where you need to go, being the best that you can be in all that you're doing. I'm sending you all so much love.